Hello and welcome back to the Canisius College Library's YouTube channel. Today we're going to tackle historic newspaper articles. Now, we are actually outside of the library's homepage here because there are two places that you can find free articles that are from historic newspapers from New York State. One is called New York State Historic Newspapers, and if you just Google New York State Historic Newspapers. The other one is actually called Fulton History. And if you do Fulton History, this old Fulton postcards comes up, and we will go through and show you how to use both of them. New York State Historic Newspapers does break it up by county. We're going to click on here. You can choose the county. You can search everything if you want, or you can search specific titles. Under here is the titles list. Under here is just the search. Stop it for a second. Let's click on search. So here we go. Before I had searched Adam Ziglis, which many of you from Canisius should know. They do have newspapers that range from 1725 up until last year. We are just going to do Canisius College. And you can see here your filters, your choices with the words within 5 of each other, with the words within 10 of each other, with the phrase, with any of the words, and with all of the words. And because we're looking for the college itself, we are going to do with the phrase. We are going to leave the default dates, even though the college didn't exist until 1870, but we'll leave it. And we're going to click all newspapers. So that'll search all the counties in New York State and all the cities. And we're going to click go. Now these do open up as PDFs. And you can see here we received 17,000 hits. So if you wanted to limit it more, you can go back to the search. Now the Griffin is in here, so you will find a lot of those are from the Griffin. You do have you can choose by relevance, so that's how often the name shows up, date, or title. So we're going to actually put in date to show you how it will resort everything. And you can see here 1870, Evening Courier and Republic, bunch of them coming up, 1871, 1876, and you see it highlights in red where the term shows up. We are going to just click on, we'll do this one from 1881 from the Buffalo Evening News. It will open up as a PDF. You can see up here. You can open it up in a larger PDF or a PNG. There's also a text option. You can not search through, but just page through this particular issue, either with the images or these. You can also click on all issues because anything here is hyperlinked. So if you want to go to all the Buffalo Evening News, you can click on that. And here is the persistent link for the actual image. And we are going to, you can make it full screen if you wanted. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to zoom in. And here we go from 1881. Canisius College. The annual commencement of Canisius College occurred last evening. So you can see these different things coming up. And we're going to go back out of this. And then if you wanted to go back, just click the back button. Click the back button. There we go. We'll just scroll through a little bit more. Just pick a random page. Oh, server too busy. It is a very popular site. Let's try it again. A lot of genealogists do use this site too. So we're only in 1882. We're going to jump to a page, let's say 333. I went through and there's UB Spectrum is here. Here's Grand Island Dispatch, more of the Griffin. See a lot of the Griffin. Courier Journal from Rochester. The Herald. Well, let's see what the Herald has. Make it larger again, and we're just going to oh, the B team lost to Canisius. So that is New York Historic Newspapers, New York State's Historic Newspapers. Now the other one is the Fulton Postcards. We're going to click on this. This is also PDF based. I'm going to actually open this a little larger. The search is not as clean as a New York State Historic, and there are some papers that are not from New York State in here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 1,000. Leave it on Boolean. Fuzzy searching means if you change this to 1 or 2, if something is misspelled, like spelled color the British way, COLOUR, and you put in fuzziness, it will bring up both color the US way and the British Canadian way. And then there are other ones, the phonics searching. You can sort by hits, the date, the name, the size. I usually like to do date. Everybody is different. Here we were asked a question before about this. Canisius and Marshall and football. Let's see if this works. Notice how I have the ands capitalized. So Boolean is and, or not. We don't suggest using not. That ends up making your search way too large, but you do need to make sure that it's capitalized. So the database searches for these saying, oh, okay, it needs Canisius and it has to have Marshall and football. And if we want to 1927, which I'm actually going to remove, and I'm just going to leave Canisius and Marshall and football to see what comes up. And search. And it shows you down here we have 2,000 results. You can change your relevance again. Albany, newest, oldest, but Albany comes up first. If we want to put the oldest one here, we can do that again. It will resort it for you. So 1933. So actually we're going to change our search. We're going to add a little bit more. So you can see I already started typing in October and 1927. We're adding that. I'm going to change my fuzziness to 1. I'm going to leave it as date, and we're going to hit search. And that brought it down from 2,000 results to 512. And the date, and this is showing 1933, but if you look through here, you'll see some different ones. Maybe we'll want to switch this. Let's go back to relevance. Let's try relevance. You can see, though, how it resorts everything. Buffalo Evening News. So maybe these are a little bit better because we want some local information here. Oh, here's one from 1927. That's what we're looking for. And here we go. Oh. Now, let's say you wanted to see this one. You can click on it and it will open up the PDF in this pane here. I have found it is better to right-click and open in a new link, because that way you don't lose your page here. And it also seems to open faster for me. And if you wanted, then we're just going to open to. If you wanted to keep that particular article, you then have it as a full page and you have the URL right here. So I opened it in the other page. You can print it, you can download it, you can turn it if you want. You can see here this is from November, but 1927. And Fisher lost for season as Canisius down St. Thomas. But then it also talks here about Marshall. So it's the difference. So there's a different article right here about Canisius. Canisius is mentioned a lot in here. This is the sports page. So if this is what you wanted, you could just print it or save it or whatever you're looking for. You can see, oh, here we go. Sometimes they were printed more than once, a morning edition and an evening edition, so you'll find the same ones. Also, if anything came on the wire service, you'll find that the article may show up in other places. We'll just open one more. Here we go. October 19th. Here's more sports information, but it's definitely talking about this is the Marshall, and here's the Canisius College one. So it's relatively simple to use. This page also gets a lot of users, so you sometimes will get the same error that you get on the New York State one, that it's too busy. It is just a very popular site, but these are two great sources to use when you are looking for historic newspaper articles in New York State. And if you have any questions, please remember you can always email us at library@canisius.edu or give us a call at 716-888-8411 or just stop on in. Thank you and have a good day.